Hey guys, it's Dan, and welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you have all had a fantastic week so far. I'm glad to be back here making another video. Thank you guys so much for the love on the last two. I genuinely appreciate it. You all are the best. And something in those videos, like in the comments, that kind of stood out to me is all the people talking about how I feel like an old school YouTuber and it brings back like feelings of the glory days of YouTube and all of that. And that's what I want to touch on today because that's exactly how I want to be, but I didn't realize how bad it was. I knew that content had changed and it wasn't the same type of stuff that I grew up with when it comes to watching YouTube videos and being able to just enjoy listening and talking to somebody that is just like you in a sense. And it stood out to me just reading your guys' comments on how I seem like those old school channels. And then I watched a video from Optimus. I'll try and remember to link it down in the comment section or in the description down below so that you guys can go and watch it. I think it was a really, really good video. And he's just talking about how YouTube is probably done for. I mean, that's a little bit more extreme than what I think. I don't think it's done for quite yet. I definitely think it's on its way, but I don't think it's done for yet. I think it has a lot of time left and hopefully some changes will be made by that time. And he's just going over about how YouTube is not how it used to be in the sense of you could come on and it would just be where somebody like you would just go create a video because it was something fun, like ride their bike through New York City is one of the topics that he covered. And it really made me think back to the original YouTube that I used to watch growing up and the channels that I used to watch, whether it be gaming, vlogs, computer building, aviation, all of that stuff that I grew up watching, and how these channels now are nothing like what they used to be, if they even still exist. I know back when I was young, I think we started off watching like YouTube Nerf war things. Like it was kind of like how you see the airsoft, like milsim stuff. But we used to watch Nerf battles like that because my brother and I really loved Nerf guns and being that cool army guy stuff. So that's where it really started. And YouTube progressively became more and more like my full-time media consumption platform. I got rid of TV and I haven't had TV since probably 2013. I got rid of it, occasionally watched Netflix, but now I can't because I don't live at my parents' house, which is stupid, stupid, stupid. I hate subscriptions. We'll talk about it at another time. But I slowly transitioned into just watching YouTube as my only form of entertainment way back in 2013, and it was way different than what you see now on this platform. And it's honestly kind of sad, in my opinion, to see what things have changed and how it has divulged. I think it is really nice in some aspects, but really bad in some of the others. So what I grew up with on YouTube, of course, after the whole Nerf milsim cool guys stuff when we were young, I transitioned into like funny moments, Call of Duty commentaries, and like lore on video games, and slowly moved into some other stuff like horror and history and whatnot. But my core YouTube experience, when I think and just remember what YouTube was for me when I was younger, it was old school commentaries like Woody's Gamer Tag, Ghost Sickness, Drifter, Jev. All of these people would be like my core content that I would watch all the time. I loved seeing somebody just play over Call of Duty or Minecraft and really see what they created and just kind of yap about their life and their life experiences and how things have changed in their time that they've grown up and what kind of things that they advise like young people to watch out for. And it felt like I was just getting the opportunity to listen to my older self talk to me about life and what kind of things I will experience and what kind of things will come, and that it's all okay once you get a little bit older, and that there's other things that will take priority in your life over just like video games or friends and things like that. And I really miss that. Like right now I'm watching a Lore Lodge video that is not quite like super high production like the stuff that I'm probably going to cover in a little while, but you can tell that it's not a like person to person type of video, if that makes sense, where it's like, hey guys, like, yeah, I'm a normal dude and whatnot. Like there is a lot more production that goes into this. And I think that is great. I do like these videos. I do like watching it, but it's not what I used to consume. And that may just be a change in what I'm viewing myself and whatnot there as part of it. But as well, it has just become so high production now for what you have to do. When it comes to gaming videos, it's so just chop, 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 jump cut, explosions, this, that, the other. People are screaming, and it to me feels like brain rot. It doesn't feel like you're actually getting something that I think is beneficial out of it. You're not getting that interpersonal connection with the creator. You're not getting a glimpse into their life. You're not getting to really have anything of note to take away from that video when you're done watching it. It's just a little dopamine hit. And by the time that you're done, you're like, I don't even know what I just watched, but okay, it was good. So fine. And then you just move on to the next one and the next one. And it's like that with everything. Everything has this new Mr. Beast editing style because that's what popped off. And I mean, people are going to follow things that work. If you see somebody being successful, there are going to be mimics because everyone wants to be successful. And nobody just wants to create for the fun of it anymore. I know that I'm very lucky, and I have a lot of friends that do similar style videos like this, like Buggy and Colin and Beast Armada and like all of these other creators that do content like this, but we're just a small niche that doesn't have quite the same reach as these bigger channels that follow that Mr. Beast style. And it doesn't even look like you can make vlogs anymore that are just, I'm going to take you on a day in my regular everyday life and just kind of show you guys like how I live my life, the things that I enjoy, the struggles that I'm having, and it just be like you're right along with them, like you're hanging out with your best friend and just going about your day. It's now you're watching a movie and they're just the main characters. It doesn't feel like you're part of it like you used to. It feels like you're just watching this form of like weird style movie that isn't like an action. It isn't like a romance. And sometimes it's kind of like a comedy, but it's not how it used to be. It's not gritty. It's not real. It's not relatable in a sense to me. There are some channels I do really like. Syndicate's Life of Tom channel where he does vlogs. It's more like that, but he definitely does kind of have that whoosh, wash, blah, just like ness to it. I mean, he had that in his original videos where he'd get a little excited. So I don't really see that as a problem. His thumbnails kind of bother me because he is clickbaity with thumbnails and titles. So that's one thing, but YouTube has always been like that. It's like, I stole the moon. And then it's just like a video of Despicable Me scene of people stealing the moon. It's not like they're actually stealing the moon kind of thing, you know? And it's weird to see and reflect back on what YouTube was and the direction that it's going. I definitely may have a boomer take and say, man, I miss the good old days. I really just wish we could go back to the 1950s, or in my case, the 2010s, and just relive the glory days. Like, it may be a boomer take, but I really do miss it. And it's scary to see where this platform is going and what direction people are going in, because it doesn't seem like people are creating just to have fun. People are creating in a way to make it their job, and they want to monetize it. And that's the only reason that they're doing it. It's not like they have that passion, that creativity that they want to put into a video and just share something. They just want the money out of it. And they will do anything that they possibly can to make a dime. They're going to take the sponsors. They're going to take all of the mid-roll ads. They're going to do all of these things just so that they can get $1 out of this video. And they're going to use AI if they can to limit how much they actually have to put in so that they can make money. I know that I've mentioned it a few times. I'm not monetized. I don't even have memberships on this channel. I haven't reached a high enough viewer retention in watch hours to get that. And honestly, I don't really care. I work 3 jobs. I've mentioned this before. I don't really care to make money off of my YouTube channel. Yeah, it would be nice, but all of that money would go more than likely right back into the channel to build a better computer, buy like services and microphones and all these things that would help facilitate growth into the channel. And it wouldn't be like oh yeah, I'm going to go buy myself a Ferrari. Like I don't care that much. Like, I just think it's fun to get on here, make a YouTube video, share my experiences, listen to your guys' comments and feedback, and see what you think, what you guys think about what I said, and what kind of topics you guys like, and what things are important to you. Like, I know that my audience is probably about the same age as me, maybe a little bit younger, and I just want that relatable content where somebody can hop on and chit chat with me and get a glimpse into my life, even though I'm a no name face, either playing Minecraft or Call of Duty or some random game that's on screen. That's what I want. And I want that because that's what I grew up with, and that's the content that I enjoy the most. I will go and find small YouTube channels that have maybe 10 views on their video and just hop on, listen to them talk, and relive those days. I believe my buddy Colin is just phenomenal at creating this kind of content just because of how dedicated he is to it. He's even better than me. I sit and I watch his videos as often as I can, and I just enjoy it. It's really nice to listen to somebody just talk about something that isn't necessarily like important or like crazy in depth. It's just another dude living life, and I think that's really cool. And that's the content that I like to create and consume. And yeah, I wish YouTube could have that revert back to its original self, to where everyone wasn't focused on the money and they were focused on just creating something that was human and relatable or funny and enjoyable, and not just brain rot or AI and all this obnoxiousness to drive views and drive income. Like, come on, dude. It's not enjoyable. It's not fun. And it makes me reminisce and miss a lot. But yeah, you guys, let me know what you think. Do you enjoy these kinds of commentaries over gameplay, or do you like the modern news stuff with all the explosions and jump cuts and screaming and shouting? Or do you like this just mellow interpersonal conversation? I'd love to know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. I do read all the comments. Sometimes it gets a little much for me to be able to respond to them all, but I do read them all, and I do appreciate every one of you watching this video and leaving a comment. Love you all. But with that, you guys, I will catch you in the next video. See ya.